It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Leslie in Montebello is on with us. So, Leslie, you've been fighting a lot with your husband, and you said that when you fight, you go to your sister's place?
Yes. I can't take it. I just go.
Okay. So this most recent time, you guys had an argument, and when you got back, what did you discover that made you think someone had been there?
Well, okay, like normally I'm like in a hurry because of my job, so I'll leave like my clothes on the bathroom floor, and he had put all my clothes from the bathroom floor in a drawer, and like stuff from the counter that's my hair ties, my blotting powder, a thing of lotion. He stuffed it all into a drawer. Plus, like, our wicker candle in the bedroom. Like,
so he was, like, getting rid of any evidence that somebody lived there with him?
Yes.
This is extreme, though. You really
think? Let me ask you something. Do you think he picked a fight with you so you would leave so he could bring someone over?
Exactly. That's what he did. I know he did.
How did he know you weren't going to come back that night, though?
Well, when we argue, I go to my sister's house, I stay there all night, and I come back the next day, and then it's like, okay, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. So he knew I wasn't coming back.
So you really think that not only is he cheating, he drove you out to cheat on you in the window you'd be gone at your sister's during the fight. That is high risk.
Very.
I mean, that's honestly, like, he knows that time frame I'm going to be gone, and that's what he did.
Why are you guys fighting so much? What's up?
We've been having, like, money problems lately. He's, like, the main spender in the family, and it drives me crazy. And he was in a really bad mood, and it blew up yesterday. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have you hold on for a second. We're going to try and get him on the phone and see if we can find out for Ryan's Roses. Leslie Montebello, 102 point. That'd be crazy if you actually did that. I mean, he either wants to get caught. Ryan's Roses is active right now. We're calling Leslie's husband. Leslie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
All right, we're calling him. Did he actually do what Leslie thinks he did? Drive her out by fighting with her so she would go to her sister's place, then put all their stuff into a drawer so it looked like no one lived with him, and have another woman over. That's what Leslie thinks happened. She thinks he picked a fight to make her leave so he could have another woman over.
It's so extreme, but then part of me was like, maybe he was trying to clean up because he was trying to make you happy, but putting everything in a drawer is not the right way to clean up.
Looks like it was fast, right? Like just hasty. All right, here we go. Good luck, Leslie. Let's be very quiet till we find out what's going on, all right?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
Yes, this is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. My name is Rita. I'm calling from the Enchanted Florist. We actually service the LA area and offering local residents today a promotion. What it is a dozen free red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Is this a scam? Because, legally you have to tell me this is a scam. I
don't need any info from you. I don't need cash, credit cards, anything like that. It's just a promotion that we do for our business once a month to try to promote it.
You know what? All right. It's actually my mother's birthday. My mother-in-law's birthday.
Okay. What's her name?
Aurora.
You spell that for me?
Aurora.
Thank you. And what would you like to put on the card?
Just put hi, beautiful. Hope you have a great birthday. Love, Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin, your voice
yes.
is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And I have your wife, Leslie, on the line. Leslie, do you know Aurora?
That's my mother.
Okay, so that makes sense that Kevin was being sweet by sending her roses, right?
No. Why are you sending roses to my mom?
Well, I'm sending it to my mother-in-law because it's a big birthday for her. It's her 58th birthday.
58?
Is that true, Leslie?
I mean, Yeah, it's her birthday, but I already got us a gift card to give to her. Why would you just put my name on there too?
Well, you got her a gift card, so that's your gift, and I wanted to give her something personally from me. I mean, what's
sounds
the problem
all
with
legit
that?
to me. I don't understand. Well, Kevin, let me tell you why we're calling. So we're calling because Leslie said you guys had not been clicking lately, and most recently, y'all got into a fight. She left. She came back. She saw that all of her things were shoved into a drawer. I'm just going to be direct with you, Kevin. She thinks while she was away, you had another woman over and you're cheating on her. How do you respond?
I mean, yeah, we get into arguments. It's typical marriage stuff, bro. It's nothing serious about that. And I don't know.
Why'd you shove
she
all her
had
stuff in a
left-
drawer?
Well, she always leaves her stuff around like dirty, and I just didn't want that to remind me of what we just went through. So I was just like, let me just put her stuff away. I was just cleaning up. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Did you pick the fight intentionally for her to leave so you could have someone else over?
Not at all. If I did pick a fight, it'd be to watch the game. It wouldn't be to have anybody come over.
Leslie, I don't know what to ask him. What do you think?
I think that it's weird, first of all, that he's sending roses to my mom when I already got the gift card. I think it's really weird because he's never touched my dirty clothes before. Kev, you've never put my dirty clothes, just stuffed it in a drawer, and then took all of my stuff, not your stuff, but my stuff off the counter. Why would you even do that? It doesn't make sense unless you had somebody over.
You're acting like this is NCIS or Inspector Clouseau or something like that just because I picked up some clothes and
listen.
put it in the drawer. I mean, you are really going too far with that, and this is kind of getting really ridiculous because I cleaned up the mess that you had left and put them in a drawer, and I ordered roses for your mother's big 58th birthday. I'm out here cheating and doing all kinds of things. I don't know what's going on in your mind.
Kevin, seriously, put my dirty clothes in the hamper. Why would you put them in a drawer unless you were hurrying up to have a booty call as soon as I left? Huh?
This is ridiculous. What did you come? Did you come in the house while I was going to use the blue light and saw fingerprints and things of that sort? This is not a way to live. I put your clothes in the drawer because you left them on the ground like you always do, and that's it, point blank. There's nothing more to it.
A blue light sounds really good right now, Kevin, because it just does not add up. Why would you take all of my stuff off of the bathroom counter and put them in a drawer with my dirty clothes? Huh? Why?
Why don't you ever clean up after yourself? And then ask your question. Why don't you clean up after yourself? This house is not a pigsty. And this is where the
I'm
argument
not so
comes
sure
in,
you guys
and
have
this is
big
what- this
issues.
is what happens.
I'm not so sure you have big issues. These sound like issues that can be resolved, Kevin, Leslie. And I don't know, Leslie, maybe nothing really happened. Maybe because y'all are in such a weird place, you just, we're thinking stuff is going on. Or maybe you know Kevin better than we do, and he's putting on a good show right now. But all I can tell you is I think we've done our part. It's over to you now, Leslie and Kevin, to sort through what is true, what is not true, and hopefully try and get to better ground.
You're not hooking up with her mom, are you?
Why would I hook up with a 58-year-old lady?
I don't know. You were quick to send the flowers to her.
Oh, my gosh, that's a great...
And if I didn't send anything, it would have been an issue that you don't love my mother. You never send her anything for her birthday. I always
Hold
send
on.
stuff.
Leslie,
It's always
you don't
something.
think your mother would go behind your back with your husband, do you?
I don't know at this point. Why is he sending her flowers? Why are you rushing? Was she coming over? Were you trying to hook up with my mom? Is that
Was
what
it better
this
if I
is all
sent her a
about?
bottle of Jack Daniels? Would that have been better?
Well, Leslie, why don't you talk
I
to your
don't
mother?
know.
If you really believe that's a possibility, why don't you talk to your mother?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kevin, what are you doing? What are you doing, Kevin? What are we doing here? Are
You have
are
issues.
like, trying to
You
get to
have
my mom?
very bad issues. To have me on a radio station to find out if I am cheating or if I'm sleeping around with your mother, who's 58 years old, that's disgusting. That's just totally wrong.
Kevin, is your wife younger than you? Leslie, are you younger than Kevin?
I am younger than him, and he just said that my mom, was beautiful. So, and you're
Her
sending
mother
roses.
is married.
Hi, beautiful. Hope you have a great birthday. Love, Kevin.
Boom.
Could be
there.
innocent.
Evidence.
All right. There are a lot of different entanglements here. So I'm going to let you guys take it from this point. Leslie, go talk to your mom. Kevin, thank you for at least staying on the line. And I hope you guys get to a good place.
Good luck, guys.
I hope so.
How many times did he say 58? That's all I'm saying. Like,
It's not a special birthday.
58. The milestone 58th birthday?
Yeah, what in the
I
world?
don't get it.
I'm lost. Let's stop for a second, go back to Ryan's Roses. So you have Leslie and Kevin, and they're married, and Leslie thinks Kevin picks a fight with her, so she goes off to her sister's house, stays out the night. Then Leslie thinks that he had another woman over while she was gone because all of her things were stuffed into her drawer. And then Leslie thinks the woman could be Leslie's mom because Kevin sent flowers to Leslie's mom, who's married, celebrating her 58th birthday. Now, I think in a weird way, not knowing any of them, I don't know. But to me, it didn't sound like Kevin was doing something wrong. I mean, can't you send flowers? I mean, beautiful.
Yes.
Like, it was very just innocently sweet. I think.
I guess. I just didn't like his tone from the get-go, so I was already on defense mode with him.
Well, I did not think it was conceivable that he had her mom over in the window while she was at her sister's house and her mom's married.
Sure, but I had to ask.
Did you think that was a possibility, Tanya?
No. No, I did not think so.
All right, so I think Lillian has a point. The big issue people are having is when he wrote the card to Leslie's mom saying, "Hi, beautiful," right, Lillian?
Yeah, that's the part that just doesn't add up for me. Like, why would he put "Hi, beautiful," like talking about his mother-in-law, and then not even put her name on the card? That's so
That'd be
suspect.
really weird. That'd be like me sending flowers to Michael's dad and saying, "Hi, handsome. Happy birthday." Like, I would never.
People say "Hi, handsome" all the time.
I wouldn't say that to Michael's
but,
dad.
But some people do.
Some people say "Hi, handsome" a lot.
Yeah, and like people call babe. People say babe all the time to just.
Now,
anybody.
granted, it's a little gray, the "hi, beautiful" part, but I'm just not so sure that he had someone over. I'm definitely not so sure he had her mom over. He didn't seem to be into someone older than he was.
Or is he just
gaslighting us?
Yeah.
You've used that term a lot lately.
Just let him use it. He's excited about it.
Am I using it right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Good things come to those who wait. Mm-hmm. All right, Lillian, thanks for calling.
Thank you, guys.
Counseling may be a good idea for Kevin and Leslie if they have a chance.
You think? Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. 102.7 Kiss FM. Good morning. Thanks for listening to us. We are stopping the show. We are doing the call. Stay with me. No commercials. I'm literally going to meet Amber. I'm going to play a song. We're going to call Amber's husband, I think, with no commercials, uninterrupted. So stay. And if you got to get out of the car and get to an iHeartRadio app, get there now so you can hear the call. Stream, stream, stream all the time. Don't miss us. We're there with you. I want to be in your pocket. All right, Amber, thank you for coming on. I do hear you tell us in your email that he, your husband, sent you a text wishing you good night, pleasant dreams, and so on while you were in bed next to him?
Yeah, I mean, wait. Okay.
He sent
So we
you,
do this
explain that to me.
Okay. So we do this a lot. We lay in bed next to each other and we scroll on our phones and we show each other interesting things we find, funny stuff. It's just part of our routine. Then I got a text from him saying, "Good night, baby." And then another one that said, "Pleasant dreams." And then a blowing kiss emoji and a heart emoji. And I turned to him. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he says, "What do you mean?" Like, he really had no idea what I was talking about. So I said, "Why are you texting me? I'm right here." And he froze for a second. And then he was like, "I thought it would be cute. Isn't it cute?" And I said, "No, it's dumb." And then he kissed me goodnight and went to sleep. And it's bothered me ever since. Like, I truly believe those texts were meant for somebody else.
Wow.
Have you ever doubted his loyalty to you in the past, Amber?
Well, no. But, I mean, he's a very good-looking guy, so, of course, I see women being attracted to him.
That's great.
And he never has done this. He's never, sat next to me and texted me. It just seems so weird.
So you think the text was meant for someone else, but he sent it to you?
Yes.
And how has he been acting after that? Like the next morning, days later, weeks later? How's he been acting?
Well, I mean, the next morning he was acting totally normal, but I don't know if I'm being paranoid and he's trying to play it off, but he didn't mention it. It just was so out of the ordinary.
I'm going to tell you something. If your timing is such that you get here first now, if you could back it up 5 minutes, you'll get the whole Ryan's Roses. If you can't, you get the whole thing, 9 o'clock hour and on our podcast. I just want to make sure you know where you can cover it because this is something that moms, dads, kids tell me they listen to, and it's called Ryan's Roses. And it's every Monday and it's every Thursday. And it's right now. And Amber told us that she thinks she saw her husband drafting this text saying, wishing you a good night, pleasant dreams, and so on. But she glanced over and saw him writing it before he sent it, and she thinks he changed the sender to her, not some other woman. So, I'm not so sure he is cheating on you based on this. This is one I hear a lot that I really get concerned about making the call. This is one that could go either way for me. I hope it goes in the right direction. But was he writing that text to you or someone else? That's what we're going to find out. And here we go. Be very quiet till we tell him he's on the air. We're going to get him on the phone now, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Neil, please?
Speaking. Who's calling?
Hi, my name is Heather. I'm calling from the Tarzana Flower Stop. How are you doing this morning?
Fine. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We actually deliver in the Valley and parts of LA, and we're offering a promotion for you because you're a local resident. It's a dozen free red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. Before you hang up, I don't need cash. I don't need credit card info. I don't need anything like that. We would just need the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and you'd receive them by lunchtime, or they would receive them by lunchtime.
Yeah, but I didn't give my phone number to florist or anything. I mean,
no, that's right. We have a database, and you may have purchased something online in the last 6 to 18 months and selected to receive promotional offers from local vendors. That's how we get our information.
I don't honestly remember buying flowers in the last 6 to 18 months.
No, it wasn't flowers. It could have been anything.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, what is this again? I get flowers, and then I'm on some sort of subscription for flowers for the year.
No, it's not a subscription. I'm just trying to promote my business, and so if you like our arrangements, you're pleased with them, you would refer us to friends and family. It's more of a word of mouth, and if you're happy, or if you want to leave us a Yelp review, that's fine. Or if you're not happy, then we'll never see you again.
Okay. Sure, free flowers to my house then. All right, let's get the missus something.
Okay, what's her name?
Amber, or you guys can don't put that. Just put the Rivera family. Just put the Rivera family and Rivera. And then
what would you like to put on the card?
Oh, just the Rivera family's fine. Just the Rivera family. I don't need a note.
Okay.
And then address to
Neil. I don't need your address. I don't work for the flower shop, but no one needs your address. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now, everywhere. I have your wife, Amber, on the line. Neil, I just want to ask you a question. Are you cheating on your wife?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about. I'm asking you, are you cheating on your wife?
What? No. What are you talking about?
Are you courting or flirting with another woman via text behind your wife's back?
No. What is this? What is going on?
this is a call. I'm Ryan. We told you all that, so that's what this is. But your wife, Amber, is suspicious of you, Neil. She thinks you were crafting a text that said, good night, pleasant dreams, and so on, while you were in bed next to your wife. But why would you be texting your wife that? We think you quickly changed the sender. You were authoring that to send to another woman. Am I accurate, Amber, by saying that?
Yes.
I have
Hi,
no
honey.
idea.
Yes.
Hello, dear. I don't know what you think or thought about who I was sending messages to because they were for you. I don't understand why you think that they're for somebody else.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not just being paranoid. You were right next to me. I think you meant to send those texts to another woman.
Listen, I told you that when you said what's going on, I thought that was the end of it. I have no idea that this is like you're going through these lengths to try to get me to, admit to something that's not true.
But you seemed surprised when I asked you what you were doing.
And defensive just now, Neil, I got to tell
Yeah,
you.
especially with the laugh
I
and the
got to
giggle.
tell you.
Okay. Well, as far as defensive, I mean, I'm on like a conference call with a bunch of people saying, guilty.
Well, no,
Listen,
you're
listen,
welcome. You're welcome. Of course you are. You're welcome. We're addressing the issue directly right here. There's no beating around the bush. So, yeah, thank you for that
Right.
compliment.
It's time to
You're
come
welcome.
clean.
So why?
Baby, I love you. I just want to know.
Why does she have this doubt, Neil? Clearly, you're creating some insecurity here.
Okay, listen, darling, I am extremely sorry that you're all twisted out of shape for this, okay? Everything, 100%, every message was for you. There's no one else. For you to get, for where we are right now, this must have been really bothering you. I wish you could have talked to me more about this. I mean, I sent the roses to our house. Like,
Out of guilt, possibly.
Right.
Out of guilt. Here, Amber, you know your husband, Neil. You doubted him. You're hearing him. Do you believe him? Because we don't know. Do you believe him?
I mean, I think I do. I want to. I think I do.
Okay.
So, Neil, here's my advice. Let's not have any daylight in between the security here. Like, let's not have you need to have a secure relationship. The fact that she thinks this is a problem. So we need a little, probably a little more vocalization of your bond, your love, your trust, your admiration, your respect. I would, as a non-expert, vocalize it more so you don't create this little space in her trust with you.
well, darling, I tell you what, I didn't figure that there was any actual flowers. So, I mean, it's a freaking call out of nowhere saying, hey, you want something for free. That didn't seem legit, which it wasn't. But I tell you what, I will stop on my way home tonight, and I will get you the best bouquet of flowers they have at the florist. How does that sound?
It sounds contrived. It sounds forced. I would just surprise her with something else some other time.
Oh, gosh.
Well, okay. Well, how about any tips since you are the marriage counselor?
Actually, Neil, to be fair, and I think this is why I can. I've never been married. I doubt I will. So you're welcome. All right.
You didn't give me anything, so
Well, I gave you a
except for
lot.
a headache, I guess when I got to with my wife.
I think wisdom doesn't smack you in the face. You'll understand it later. You'll hear it. And I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Good luck, Amber. I hope you got what you needed there. All right, we just did Ryan's Roses. Do you believe Neil? That's what I want to know. I'll reset that if you didn't hear it. He sent the roses to the family. That's good news. We do Ryan's Roses 7:40. If you miss it, we rehash it a little after 8. Maybe that's your schedule. But here's the deal. Neil and Amber married. She is in bed with him, oversees him writing a text. Hey, have a great night, miss you, whatever it was. And then she sees it before he signs the name of who clicks into who's it going to, which I don't understand. You would have the name up there first in the contacts, but
Sometimes when you're texting back and forth really fast, You accidentally text the wrong person.
So anyway, here's where their marriage is. This is the state of their marriage. She, Amber, thinks he was writing it to another woman because she thinks there's something going on. He says, no, I sent it to you. She's like, but I'm laying in bed next to you. Just say it to me.
It is
And then we get him on the
bizarre.
phone. And he was a little defensive, but I'm not so sure he's cheating. He did not. I don't have belief without a doubt that he's cheating. I don't. I don't love his tone at the end, but I don't.
I need more evidence. I wish she can tap into his phone more and see if there's more text messages or need just a little more info.
I was thinking like when he said, Neil says, I'm sorry that you, puts blame on her feelings, for them. I'm sorry that you feel this way. Sorry that you saw that. Sorry that you.
No, that's not great.
It's not the way you want to do it. And I appreciate him calling me a marriage counselor, considering my 0 years of marriage. Vanessa, good morning. How are you in Long Beach?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So you heard Ryan's Roses. We do these calls every single Monday and Thursday. But what'd you hear?
Well, it's funny. So this exact same thing has happened to me before.
Okay, and what was the outcome?
So it did not end well. My boyfriend sent me this sexy pic that I was 99% sure was not for me. It was this gross shirtless mirror selfie, and I confronted him about it, and he denied, and was very upset and sweet about it, and then. Sure enough, so I believed him, and then sure enough, a few months later, found out he was cheating on me, and we broke up. So, it just, I really feel for this woman, Amber. Yeah.
What I guess, Amber, the lesson here in Vanessa is don't take this lightly. Continue your pursuit to see if there's some more truth here to it.
And the way he was calling her dear and darling was just so gross.
That rubbed me the wrong way too.
I actually, this is, and I sorry for people who say it. I cringe when people call each other dear.
It's weird.
In Honey Bunch.
Honey Bunch.
That's really bad.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, Vanessa. Amber, I hope you're listening to Vanessa. Very astute. She lived through it. Investigate more. Thanks for calling, Vanessa. Thanks for listening to us in Long Beach.
Interesting.
For sure. Thanks.
So we do these Ryan's Roses calls, and I could do them every day, but we do them on Mondays and Thursdays. 102.7 KISS FM. Let's get into Ryan's Roses right now. Got an email from Nicholas. Nicholas is on the phone. Nicholas, good morning, and thank you for coming on.
Hi.
Let me get to it. So you're saying that your husband has a burner phone. He says it's for work, but you think he's lying. You need to know who he's calling. So what makes you think that burner phone is up to no good?
Well, because it's kind of still on. So I found it a year ago. I was cleaning out our gym bags, and I found a burner phone. And that's when he said, "Oh, these are for work." We all got them when we went to Brazil on business, which, sure, that totally makes sense to me. So, But I was borrowing his car the other day, and I found another one. Or maybe it's the same one. I'm not that good with. It's like an old flip phone, or it looks like an old flip phone.
Yeah.
So anyway, I found it, and it's on. It's got calls like a 562 number. So
now why jump to conclusions? He could be running an illegal crime ring or something.
I hope that's what it is.
That's not any better. That's where my head went.
No, but it's a reason to have a burner phone that I'm not saying is any better, but it's not that much worse.
Well,
cool. So he's not cheating, but he's doing something illegal.
Yeah, well, at least, I mean, he's not cheating. It's good for your own ego.
Oh my God.
If he's making money.
No, Nicholas.
Everybody that went to Beijing for the Olympics had to take burner phones.
Right.
Why?
Because they were worried that the government was going to listen in.
Fascinating.
So there could be reasons. All right. We are on with Nicholas. Nicholas thinks that his husband's burner phone is a device in which he uses to cheat on Nicholas. So what we're going to do is call him now and offer him some roses.
Yeah, we'll see if he
Find
wants
out.
to send him to.
Find out who he wants to send him to, who he's thinking about, what's top of mind. So be very quiet. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
You have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
And we're going to do that right now. Here we go. Good luck.
All right.
Hello,
Hi, I'm looking for Curtis.
speaking.
Hi, Curtis. My name is Bree. I'm calling from Fancy Flowers. We're actually a flower shop here in Sherman Oaks. How you doing this morning?
I'm all right.
Good. You know, we service the Valley, and actually what we're doing is we're offering local residents a promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. We just hope that if you love our arrangements, you then come back as a returning paying customer.
Okay, for real?
Yeah, I would just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can write a note, and they can receive them today at any time that's great for you, lunchtime or in the evening.
Oh, I don't know. 2022 has been a pretty eventful year for me here. Lots of choices. I guess I should send it to my husband, Nicholas.
It's up to you. We can send them to whoever.
He's been a little suspicious lately, so I should probably smooth that over.
Suspicious. Okay.
Well, yeah, you know how couples get.
Got it. What would you like to put on the note?
Always and forever.
Always and forever.
Hey, Curtis, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your husband, Nicholas, on the line, you know, the suspicious one. And we're calling with some background on what's going on with you. And I just want to tell you that we have been asked by your husband to find out if you're cheating on him and why you have a burner phone and why you think he's being suspicious. So could you answer those questions?
Yeah, first of all, I knew it was you guys because, yeah, obviously it is. For real. And a burner phone? You mean the flip phone in my car for work?
Nicholas, is that what you were talking about?
That's definitely the phone that we're talking about. So what did you mean by you have an eventful 2022? How eventful are we talking here? Are we talking area code 562 eventful?
I mean, I knew that this phone call wasn't this phone call, sweetie. I just knew. I was playing along.
Really?
And
okay, well, why do you have the burner phone from a year ago in the center console of the car, and it's got, like, calls, a lot of calls of the same number over and over and over again?
Okay. It is a burner phone that I got for work when I went to Brazil so I wouldn't have a lot of international expensive calls. I didn't know it was charged, and those are incoming calls. If you open the phone, I've never even really accessed the phone inside America. But if you open the phone, they're all incoming calls. They're spam calls. You know how when people call it says scam likely on an iPhone? Well, this is exactly that. It's probably some kind of survey.
It feels a bit extreme to me.
Yeah, I mean, why is it over and over again?
I didn't actually open the phone,
I
though.
really thought we were going to turn over a new leaf in the new year. I mean, this kind of stuff isn't funny anymore, sweetie.
Why is the phone still charged? If you haven't used it in months, why is it charged?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and guess because you charged it because you're snooping.
What? Come on. That's BS.
I don't know if, I mean, this call is BS. I mean, this whole thing is a joke. Why don't we just smooth it over and have nachos tonight?
That would work.
Well, I guess we'll talk about it tonight anyway, but
This isn't 2020 anymore. Things are different. That phone is for work, and you know it. Believe me.
All right, so guys, we're going to let you go and talk this over tonight, but there may be some insecurities in the trust compartment here, but good luck talking it through. I hope everything works out, Curtis, Nicholas.
Well, I appreciate it, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I still bring can I still bring my husband the flowers home?
You're not going to get the flowers. I don't think they're real flowers. But
Fair
you can
enough.
stop and pick some up on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should definitely do that.
Well, I definitely will.
All right. Thank you very much. So, I don't know. It just feels like there's somebody's not trusting somebody there.
He's gaslighting him.
Sounded like it.
102.7 Kiss FM. Let's get into Ryan's Roses right now. So she says, Chrissy in La Mirada says, my husband and I attended my friend's wedding in December. A few days ago, we all got a link with all the photos. The dump, Sissany, the photo dump.
The photo dump.
It was a photo dump of the photos taken in the booth that night. There was a photo of my husband with a woman from college.
Oh, the booth. That's
I'm
a
horrified.
twist.
Need to know. Yeah, I didn't know you could dump the booth of other people.
You can. We did a video type of booth at our wedding, and then they send you the whole night's worth of everything. So you see
Whatever
everyone's
lighting
picture.
they have in some of these photo booths, could we please have tubs?
Yeah, so good.
Because I don't know what that wash is, but it washes me out to look like I look like a stone. You know, like a stone that's been in the river for 1,000 years. Like so smooth.
Yeah.
So smooth.
Chrissy, thank you for coming on. I get why you're horrified. Did you address this with him? Did you ask him about why or what? What did you see in the photo with this woman?
No, honestly, I've been really upset about it the last 2 days, and that's why I reached out to you guys. So, there's pictures of him with the woman, and they're obviously close. But the picture that it's really upsetting to me is that he's biting her earlobe in one of them, and she.
I was going to say,
God.
that's one of the most intimate things anyone can do to someone else.
Yeah.
You go in to bite the bottom of an earlobe. That's high level intimacy. Don't you think, Tanya?
Exactly. So I'm mortified, and just the fact that this link is shared out on social media and that people have seen this. I don't think he's seen it, but yeah.
Earlobe is a big deal. It's a big deal. That's just not like hanging out, leaning into each other with the open mouth face. I mean, a nibble on an earlobe is a huge, huge line.
Oh my gosh. And publicly though. So here's my take.
And you have to remember, this is our college friend's wedding, and we know all these people. So this is extremely humiliating for me.
But is he being funny? I'm not saying that I approve of this. I'm just saying
It can't be funny when you're on an earlobe. That's not funny.
Yeah, nibble.
Yeah, you really work to get to the earlobe.
Tongue? Oh gosh.
Oh God, Sissany.
Well,
no one wants to see a picture of their husband biting another woman's earlobe.
No. No. All right, look, so Chrissy, here's what we're going to do. I know that you said you guys were drinking, so still no excuse, but we're going to put you on a hold here. We're going to come back, and let's see what we can find out. Ryan's Roses, we're in it. All right, so it's real simple, just to bring up the speed. We're calling Chrissy's husband now for Ryan's Roses. They were at a friend's wedding during the holidays. She got the photo booth picture dump. There's a photo of her husband and a friend from college, and he's nibbling her earlobe. Just no real excuse for that. It's different if you're Sis and Tanya, Patty, we could all be back to back in the photo booth, and we've done photos together.
I feel like we could be silly and almost pretend I'm going to bite you in a picture, but it's not sexual.
You got an earlobe?
No.
An earlobe? No.
I'm trying to really just put myself in this drunk party mode atmosphere.
You would never think an earlobe, even drunk.
I would, and I think it's so gross.
It's not gross if it's with your significant other.
Making me think about it. Now I'm kind of maybe it could have been.
Tanya, you do stuff like this all the time.
All the time.
Tanya, you would get near someone else's earlobe?
Probably does.
Not ear, but lobe.
I could probably find a picture.
It's here.
Of
That's right here. Here.
I mean, I would never to your earlobe, Ryan, but
Thank you. Well, that's nice to know.
maybe
But what if
not.
Tanya did
Michael
Michael's
and I are very
earlobe?
happy.
That would bug.
Tanya did what?
Bug you?
Did
If
what?
Tanya did Michael's earlobe, if Sissany found a picture on air with RyanSeacrest.com.
Yeah, from the
of our
Lion Friend
Christmas
Seacrest
party.
photo booth party.
Yeah.
If
of
she was
Tanya.
touching it, that would bug me. But if she was pretending to like bite his head or lick him, it wouldn't.
That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a soft
full-on bite.
kiss. This is what this was.
All right. God, I wish I could see this picture.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
All right. Well, look, we can only work with what we have. So, Chrissy, what is this woman's name?
Her name is Katie.
All right, we're going to call your husband now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss
Ryan.
FM. Go ahead, please.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
All right, we're calling him now. And I need you to be very quiet until we find out more and tell him he's on the air. All right? Good luck.
Okay.
Katie is her name. Katie is her name. Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
Who is this?
My name is Lorraine.
Yes.
Hi. I'm calling from Lolo's Floral Design. We're actually a new flower shop in La Mirada, and we were calling because we're doing a promotion for local residents.
Okay.
What we're offering is a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. Actually, you can choose the color. We have red, pink, or white roses, and I believe we have yellows as well. But anyways, they're absolutely free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like today.
Okay. Do you need like credit card or like email?
No.
Or anything? You're not asking for
No,
that?
I don't need anything from you. We don't need credit card or cash or anything. They're absolutely free. Just the name of the person you want to send them to. We can put a note on the card as well, and they can receive them by lunchtime today.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have any of those yellow roses, I know my wife Chrissy, that's her favorite color, so
Yeah.
I'd love to send them to her.
Great.
mhm.
So we'll do yellow roses. And what would you like to write on Chrissy's card?
Just, you're the best.
You're the best.
Okay, Kevin, I need you to hear this. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. That's Sissany. I've got Tanya. I've got Patty here. I've got your wife, Chrissy, on the phone. Just to cut to the chase, we're calling because she's concerned about photos from your friend's wedding of you and a college friend, and you're nibbling her earlobe. Can you, her name is Katie. Can you tell us what happened?
I have no idea. I was.
You've
pretty
no
drunk.
idea?
I
So
mean,
you
no,
don't know
I-
about being in a photo with a woman named Katie at the wedding?
Come on.
I mean, I think things. It was a long night, and I was really drunk. But I don't really remember. Things from that night are kind of spotty. So.
Oh my God, you don't remember? Kevin, there's pictures of you. You're biting her ear.
Chrissy, can we talk about
How
this
do you not
later?
remember?
I
It's
guarantee
all over.
nothing.
No, I
nothing
want to talk
happened.
about this right now. It's all over social media. Everyone's sharing these photo booth pictures, and there's one picture of you biting Katie's earlobe, and you're saying you don't remember?
Chrissy, I
What else
don't.
don't you remember about that night? This is.
I know her from college. Like that. That's all I remember, and I remember seeing
Yeah,
her. That
I know
night.
lots
I
of
don't
guys
remember
from college, and
even
I
being in the
wasn't
photo booth.
taking
with her.
pictures like that. Well, then what else don't you remember from that night, Kevin?
Honey, can we please just can we talk about this not
No.
in front of whoever's listening? I don't know.
No, we should talk about this. I want to know what happened. Do we need to ask them to bring Katie on? Can she explain if you obviously forgot about this whole night?
No. There was no need to escalate anything to that level. Babe,
Well, you know, you already.
when I get home,
So, Kevin, I just want to interject for a second. We're listening to all of this. There is the photo evidence. Now, for you to feel comfortable enough, drink or no drink, to go in and kiss her earlobe, you already had to be planting this notion in your mind.
Look, I don't have anything to report. Like, I don't remember anything at all, sincerely. Like, there were drinks flowing, absolutely. I remember her well from college, but I don't.
Right, but would you be bothered if Chrissy were nibbling on the earlobe of Walter?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so I
would
think
be.
that's what your wife's feeling right now, and it's public humiliation because the photos are out and all your friends have seen them. So we're gonna let it go from here. Chrissy, good luck getting to the bottom of it. Of course, maybe bad judgment, and you guys can talk through it. But this is as far as we're gonna take it. And good luck to you, Chrissy. Thank you for reaching out.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
All right, bye. So what happens if it was bad judgment? What do you do? Like, what's the next move? I mean, you can't divorce, right?
No, but if it's bad judgment for this, then what's the next thing going to be? And I'm sure this isn't the first time he's gotten drunk and blacked out and done something stupid. So,
well, that's the thing. Now you sleep with one eye open, don't you? And I don't think you sleep well with one eye open.
Sounds awful.
Here was the scenario in Ryan's Roses. Chrissy and Kevin married. They went to a wedding, lot to drink. She sees a photo from the photo booth that was posted on social media of him nibbling the ear of a college friend of theirs. All their friends see it. She's humiliated. She's wondering what else happened and why did he feel so comfortable to do that? A lot of the right questions.
Right.
So he can't say I didn't do it because she saw the photo in the photo booth. So now he's saying, look, I don't remember it. Sure I did it. I don't remember, but there's nothing to worry about here. Or is there, Sissany?
That's the thing. It's like, okay, fine, but this is like a slippery slope. It's like you don't think this is a big deal, or you got so drunk that you don't even remember what you did. What are you going to do the next time you go out with your buddies drinking so much and you're at a bar? Who knows?
Yeah, and then you're literally laying in bed with one foot on the floor and one foot on the mattress, right? Mm-hmm. That's how you're feeling right now. So I thought Chrissy nailed the right question, and that was, well, if you don't remember everything that night, what else don't you remember that you did that night? And that's a big problem.
Mm-hmm. It's huge.
Now, Tanya, I don't even want to say it.
Don't even say it.
I won't say it. But
I don't know what you're going to say, but...
So how do you work through it?
Here's the thing. I have gotten very drunk, but I get drunk with him. Like, I would never want to get that drunk not with him because I understand what it feels like to, like, kind of have a spotty night. I would not like that. If the roles were reversed and there was a girl nibbling on his ear, I would not. You
like give yourself permission to let loose because you know you're safe with him there, as opposed to any spottiness that you may find the next day.
Yeah.
Correct. It's probably a good rule, right?
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry. Hey, Shelby, what do you think?
I mean, for me, it was all about, like, what else does he not remember from the night? Like,
well, that's it.
What
I mean,
else would
I
he have
think that,
done?
and not only that, what else does he not remember? And when else might this happen again? Because it happened once. I mean, all that stuff just plays in your head. It's voices. You know what we need this year? No voices.
No voices.
But the voices are there. Like, it's happened. It's public. You can see it. So she's going to be questioning herself often, and him. Where are you going? What are you doing? What did you do? Who did you do?
It's got to be a moment where he thought, or somebody thought, or she thought, or anybody watching thought, don't go into the photo booth by yourselves. Don't get in there. Right? Like someone, maybe the photo booth bouncer should be like, you've had too much to drink.
Yeah, they probably love it. It's probably hilarious to them.
No, but when you go in those, I always think that that's like a private place to be. Like, you don't think about
those
that.
Are posted. Those are all over
I would
social.
never think that somebody was going to get those photos and post them.
Well, no, I think they get posted, don't they, Sissany?
Yeah, they get. Well, if you get your own, you can post your own.
You can get permission, I think, for them to post it.
The photographer gives them to the couple. Like, if it's your wedding, we got all of them from our wedding. Yeah. We have every single one.
I wouldn't think that. I would think that I'm just going to print it out. It's mine. I'm going to text it to myself, and that's where it ends.
But it's a photo booth. It's in the name. It's a captured moment. It's in the name. All right, Shelby, thank you for listening. You take good care. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So here we go. Listen to the email and let's see where this goes. But it comes from Hacienda Heights, and she says, it's Carmen. She says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband has been home more lately. Suddenly his work hours have changed and he doesn't seem happy about it. He sneaks off to make weird calls, and he often says, I may need to run out. I've gone over it all in my head, and here's what I came up with. He's seeing someone either at work or elsewhere, and I think the circumstances have changed. Maybe they don't work together anymore, or maybe she has a husband, and he became suspicious. So his routine changed, and let me grab Carmen. Carmen, thanks for coming on. So you to draw this conclusion, I feel like you would have already to have felt something wrong in your relationship to even think that this might be what's happening. Is that true?
No, I mean, I didn't think anything was wrong in our relationship. It's more his behavior and how drastic he's just kind of changed, and he's acting erratic, and, you know, he seems really unhappy.
Wow.
He's unhappy when he's with you.
Well, his hours suddenly changed at work. I'm unclear as to really why. He didn't even ever really explain that. So all of a sudden he's home a lot more during the day. And when he's home, he's snappy and just generally seems miserable.
So that's what we're trying to get to. So he was, when he wasn't home a lot because you think he was doing something not only at work, but with somebody at work.
Well, he sneaks off and, he'll
sneaks
get
off,
a phone call.
He leaves?
Yeah, he'll get a phone call, and then he'll be like, I have to go, and he'll run out. And when he looks at his phone, I could tell if I'm in the room, he looks at, in a way that I can tell that he's trying to hide something. I mean, I've been married to the man 17 years. You know a person when you know a person, and I know him, and something's up. So I don't know. I have created a lot of scenarios in my head. If he's been seeing somebody at work, coworker, receptionist, and I don't know, maybe she's married and her husband found out about it, and so now he's
SOL.
Freaking out. I mean, that's the one scenario I have of like 10 in my head. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, take a breath. We're going to come back. We'll call him. It makes me think already something was wrong if she has 10 scenarios.
I know.
Right? You're not having a good relationship and then you draw these 10 conclusions. I don't think. All right. Let's make the call next. We've got Carmen on the line. Carmen is married and her husband is home more often and he's in a bad mood about it. She thinks that it's because he had a relationship with somebody else who has since left his office. Her husband found out about it. Something has changed.
Right.
Something where he was occupying his time and his happiness has changed. And now he's home, and she thinks it was somebody else, that he was cheating with somebody else that's no longer around. So we're going to make the call. All you need to do, Carmen, is say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call, find out what's going on.
Sisney's going to offer him some roses, and then we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card emotionally, specifically what kind of detail we get from that. So good luck, okay?
Thanks.
Be very quiet. We're calling now, okay?
Hello?
Hi, is this Brian?
This is.
Hi there, my name is Brittany. I'm calling from Pretty Petals. We're a brand new flower shop here in Hacienda Heights. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. You can actually send these to anyone, and they're absolutely free. No cash, credit card info, anything is needed. We're just trying to promote our business.
Okay, cool.
Great. So is this something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. I just need the name of the person you would like to send. And it's actually a dozen red roses that you would be sending today. So what's the name of the person?
Okay, great. Send them to Isabel.
Isabel. Okay. And what would you like to put on the note?
Say, I need you to reconsider. I'm not ready for this to be over.
Need you to reconsider. I'm not ready for this to be over. Okay. I'm going to sign Love Brian or...
Yeah, how about just XOXO, Brian?
Okay.
Brian, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife, Carmen, on the line. And you just asked a woman named Isabella to reconsider. You're not ready for it to be over. XOXO, Brian. Can you explain that to your wife?
Wow, Brian. Wow. After 17 years of marriage, I want to know what's going on, and I want you to tell me the truth. We have 3 children together. Whatever it is, just be a man and be honest about it. Right
Okay,
now.
hold on a second. Carmen, what is this? Are you kidding me?
This is you acknowledging what's been going on. What I've known is clearly going on. This is you. You just admitted it. So now come on with it.
You really want to do this on the radio like this?
I want to do it on the radio. And I want you to be truthful. Who is Isabel, Brian?
I obviously, I didn't want this to go down like this. This is something that's been going on for a little while, and it's been really plaguing me, if I'm honest, and I obviously wanted to tell you, I wanted to be honest with you, but I didn't know how to do that, and I certainly didn't think that it would happen like this. But, I mean, we're having a conversation, so...
You love her and you've been having an affair.
I've been having an affair. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I love her. I mean, obviously we have, I love you. We have kids together.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
But
I appreciate you acknowledging it and being honest with me, and that's fine. We're going to take the step forward, and I will be gone by the end of the day.
Carmen, do you know who Isabel is?
No, I don't know who Isabel is.
Brian, how long has this been going on?
This has been going on for at least half a year.
And why do you say she should reconsider? What is she? What's she doing?
Well, I mean, I just want her to hear me out. I want her to hear the whole story, and I promise to be honest and candid about everything. And
does she not know about your wife?
She does. She is in a relationship of her own, so it complicates things a bit.
No worries. There's no relationship anymore. You don't have a wife anymore, Brian, so you're free to go do whatever you want to do. 6 months ago, whenever this began with her, is when you should have left us. You should have left your family then. You shouldn't have embarrassed them this
Carmen,
way.
It's not that simple. I mean, we have an entire history together. We can't just erase it.
You decided to ruin that.
What are you talking about? You sound delusional.
Like, I never had feelings for other people, or I never imagined my life with other people. Brian.
Really? You've never done that? You've never done that, really?
Done what you just said that you've been doing, I've never done, because I care about our family and our children. And I've never.
I do too, Carmen, but sometimes life happens,
No, you don't. And that's okay. Like I said, I will be gone by the end of today. You are free to go do whatever it is you want to do.
Why do you have to be gone, Carmen? Kick him out.
Let's just, okay, can we just, I don't know who these people are who are on the phone with us. Can we talk separately about this?
Yeah, you guys should talk about it. Carmen, your instinct was almost, I'm looking at your email, was almost right on about what was going on.
I knew it.
Well, I'm going to let you guys go. And Carmen, I'm sorry, your feeling was right about this. Thank you for reaching out to us.
Thanks.
That was tough.
Hurts.
Right?
Really hurts.
I think, well, look, we'll come back in a second, but I think Carmen, I feel like she was prepared for that outcome.
She was very
right?
calm in a weird
She
way.
was prepared for that. That's basically what she said she thought was going on. It's almost like she prepared herself for that.
Wow.
I do want to bring you up to speed on this Ryan's Roses. If it's the first minute that you've gotten here, we did have a call, and it's really interesting what's coming in because Palmdale is saying, I appreciate that he admitted having that affair. We're going to go to that call in a second. Also, Eddie, he's in Rancho Cucamonga. He's with his coworkers, and they have a theory. And I love a group study on this and then a materialized theory out of it.
Yes.
So that's happening. But just so you know the context of it, Carmen reaches out to us. And you know what I'm thinking about here and what strikes me, Sissany, is that Carmen, in her blood, in her heart, in her brain, she knew this was going on.
Yeah.
And so she was almost prepared for confirmation to then make the exodus.
I thought it was kind of crazy that she had already created this scenario, and I was like, oh, she's just creating it, but it actually was
Well,
the
she
truth.
was right on. She was right on. So her husband is Brian, and he had been at the house a lot, and she thought that was strange because normally he was away. Anyway, she thought, okay, well, wait, he's here a lot. He must have been out, not working so much, but with someone else. And they must have broken it off, and that's why he's back here. I mean, it was a roundabout theory, but it turned out to be accurate. So we offer him the roses. He wants to send them to Isabel with a note that says, I need you to reconsider. I'm not ready for this to be over. So his wife saw him around more often and thought, wait a minute, he's not acting right. I'll bet he was away because he was with somebody else, and now they're not together anymore. And that's exactly what happened. So we offer him the roses. He sends them to Isabel, and everything that she believed was happening. Listen.
You don't have a wife anymore, Brian, so you're free to go do whatever you want to do. 6 months ago, whenever this began with her, is when you should have left us. You should have left your family then. You shouldn't have embarrassed them this
Carmen,
way.
It's not that simple. I mean, we have an entire history together. We can't just erase it.
You decided to ruin that.
What are you talking about? You sound delusional. And now he's respecting the history that they've got together in that moment? So let me grab Brandy first, because Brandy is in Palmdale, and she appreciates that Brian has admitted to having the affair. But what else, Brandy?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I appreciate that he's admitted to having an affair because it's going to make Carmen's job so much easier. But when he said that it wasn't that easy for him to just up and leave his wife, that was genuine. Because he loves his wife. He's just not in love with his wife. He's in love with Isabel.
Okay, but
he wants
now,
to have his cake and eat it too.
But he should have, before he even put the batter in the bowl, he should have said, he should have just had a conversation. If Brandy's right, he should have just said, hey, look, I love you, but I'm losing the in love part.
Yeah,
and either we
maybe
work it out or we
could have
don't.
worked on it. Yeah.
Right.
He should have, but most people aren't going to do that. They think they can do both, and that's what he thought he could do with both. But his wife, like she said, she knew him, so that's why she knew this was going on. But she's crazy as HE double hockey sticks. If she leaves her house with her 3 kids and does not put that man out instead.
Yeah. And she's crazy as what?
Hell. HE double hockey.
HE double hockey sticks.
HE double hockey sticks.
Double hockey sticks. I love your parent protecting the show right now. I'm going to. I'm going
to keep that one in the back burner. That's a good one.
Child-proofed the show.
So you got to have all those different things so you can cuss without cussing.
Yeah. No. Can you give me any more that we can use on the air?
Well, we say poop on a stick a lot in place of, the S word.
Poop on a stick.
You're
okay.
like, oh, well, that's poop on a stick,
I like it. But now I feel like kids would repeat poop on a stick. H-E double hockey stick? That's a
They
little more
repeat
confusing.
that one because they think it's funny because of the hockey stick. But poop on a stick, they might repeat it, but they don't really know what it means. So you
Okay,
get a little-
I don't even know if I know what it means.
You know what it means because you're grown, so it's okay.
Well, I mean, if you see me in person, I don't know. All right, well, thanks, Brandy. We big hug you. Thanks for calling.
Thank you guys. Have a good
Okay,
day.
you too. Bye. H-E double hockey
I know,
stick
that's all
is
I
the
took away
greatest
from that.
invention of my 15-year broadcast career.
You know what I'm stuck on?
I'm wondering. I'm looking at your face. What is it?
What I never understood the have your cake and eat it too. Because if you're having a cake, aren't you eating it too? Am I the only one?
Actually, Tanya may have a good point
You
on
actually
this.
do bring up a good point.
So
Wow.
you wanted to have your cake and eat it too. And if someone gives you your cake, they give it to you to not eat. They give it to you to eat.
If you're having cake, you're eating
Why
it.
don't you? Would you research the root of that?
Sure. Sissy
We'll
just
come
said it,
back.
and I really got thrown off.
I like it. So you research that
Okay.
search. We're going to come back also with Eddie, who has an office theory. Eddie, are you there?
I'm here, Ryan.
Okay, don't move. I need you to hang because I've got to hear your office theory in Rancho. Thank you. I got Eddie on hold with the conspiracy theory about the roses. James, though, in Sherman Oaks, what do you mean we got played?
Seriously, from the time that this thing started, something did not sound right. Her entire reasoning for calling seems off. I mean, any other call that you guys have ever had, they're calling in while the affair is going on. They've had some doubts or whatnot. So if she's had doubts or whatever, and she didn't call, that means that she played this from the very get-go. This was a setup. Nothing about it sounded kosher. Her reaction to everything was just way too calm. She's probably literally had her bags already packed and out the door already. She might even have somebody waiting for her, but none of this sounded right. The whole thing.
So
sounded like a setup.
so meaning he did cheat or he didn't cheat?
No, either he did cheat, and this is her way of basically use you guys as her exit strategy, or the whole thing is bogus. I lean more towards that, the whole thing being bogus, simply because in all of the calls that you guys have are usually, and my wife and I listen to you guys all the time. The wife is always calling in because she suspects something is going on. Because the husband is away, not because he's there more. Sissany wouldn't be complaining if Michael was spending more time with her. That would be the last thought that she would have, would be that he's having an affair. That was
Unless she's paranoid. I wonder if she... Look, you may be right because we're in a vacuum taking these calls all the time. But, James, thank you. I have Eddie with a theory from the whole office. But, James, before I do that, will you just do me a favor? Because your voice is rocking my core. Would you say 102.7 Kiss FM?
102.7 Kiss FM.
Eddie, thanks for holding in Rancho. So you in the office, you've got a theory about this Ryan's Roses?
Absolutely.
Tell me.
So there is no possible way on earth that after 17 years a woman would just say, all right, I'm out. That's it. I'm leaving. So, she's for sure taking 2 slices of cake elsewhere. There's no way that he's the only one at fault here.
So you think her calm, poised reaction was a result of her previously cheating?
I think she, for sure. That's why when he said, are we really going there? She's for sure had affairs in the past and, cheated on him. There's no way.
I like the way you psychoanalyze this. Where do you work? For whom do you work for and with?
I'd like to tell you I'm some type of counselor, but I'm not. We're a construction company, and every morning we listen in to you guys, and it's our therapy.
Hi.
That's so awesome.
No, you know the architecture and construction of a relationship. I mean, this is...
I'll tell you what, I know that you can't build a house without a foundation.
That's
and
right.
There we go. This thing's done.
You are the brick to my mortar.
For a while as well. They're not good for each other. They're done.
How many people in the office there?
There's 12, and about 6 of them are jumping around in the background right now. Happy as can be.
You guys are the best. Thanks for listening to us. Take care, okay?
You got it, Ryan. Thank you.
Later. Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Carol.
Yes.
You can have your cake and eat it too.
You can't have it anymore once it's eaten. So if you eat your cake, you can no longer have it. So that's why you can't do both.
So you're supposed to stare at it?
I'm sorry?
You're supposed to just stare at it?
Yeah.
We're confused by this because what Tanya was saying that she doesn't understand the phrase because the guy, we were saying this, Brian, wanted to have his cake and eat it too in the relationship. Right. Tanya said, hold up, wait a minute, let me put some boom in it, and which we should search the origin of that as well, but I think it's a cheer from my junior high days.
Yeah, I don't think that's like widely known.
Have your cake and eat it too. So if Sissany gives me a cake, I have my cake. Now,
yes.
if I don't eat it, she's going to be offended that I don't eat it.
But if you don't eat it, then you still
it has
have it.
nothing to do with that. Exactly. It has to do with one or the other. If you want to have it, you can't eat it.
No, but if
you
I
eat
have it,
you can no longer have it.
Well, why would I let it go stale?
It has something to do with the French and Marie Antoinette, and I don't know exactly the origin.
She's going biblical dates. She's going way back, Marie Antoinette and before. Take it to Mesopotamia. Let's go back to the days of aqueducts and cakes and eating it too. All right. Well, we love you for listening to us, Carol. Thank you for explaining that.
Love you guys too.
All right.
All right.
I'm equally. Have a good morning. If you give me a cake and I don't eat it, I feel like that's the offensive act.
I know, I agree.
But if I have my cake and I keep having my cake and I don't eat it, that's great, but my cake eventually goes bad. So that's bad. So if I have my cake and I eat it too, it seems like the good result.
Apparently it's not.
Well, let's not
gone.
cry over spilled milk here.
Oh, jeez. What does that mean?
Well, that is, if you spill your milk, it's not that big of a deal, so don't cry. And so that my mother, she would know. I may have to find her about the cake because she might have a good explanation of the cake. Hi, Jen. How are you in West Hollywood?
I'm good. How are you, Ryan?
I'm good. We just heard that Ryan's Roses call, and people are having a hard time understanding how she was so calm and transactional in reacting to her husband having this extramarital affair. What's your view?
Well, I think that sometimes women, we have this intuition when our partners are cheating on us, and to me it sounded like she had already sort of come to terms with it, and she just wanted that confirmation by doing the Ryan's Roses call. But, I mean, I've had situations where I've been dating someone, and, I remember this one guy, he had a girl post on his Facebook wall, and I just was immediately suspicious, and I felt crazy about it, and by the time I confronted him about it, I was right, first of all. Second of all,
I get it.
By that point, because I accepted it already.
I get that. But to your point, there's a nucleus of intuition.
There really is.
That is within the epidermis of individuals that can suss this stuff out, and they've got this remarkable telekinetic, whatever radar, where they do say, if I start thinking of someone, they might call. They do say there's, your inners are able to detect things. It sounds like that's what she did with this, because otherwise you can't take it like that. Jen, I'm all worked up. All right. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Ryan.
Right, my shirt's coming out untucked. My hands are in the air. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Every Monday and Thursday at this time. Sisney, Tanya, Kiss FM. Monica reached out in Mission Viejo. She needs our help. It's a public service. We'll try and find out why she's got this concern. Monica, thanks for coming on with us. How you holding up?
Been better. How about you?
Doing all right, but I want to focus in on your issue here. You live in Orange County with your fiance sometimes, or all the time?
Yes. No, well, we do live in Mission Viejo, but he works. His company's headquarters is in Encino.
Okay. So, do you live in the same home?
Yes. Yeah, we live together in Mission Viejo, but because it's such an awful drive from our place to where he works, if he has early meetings or late nights, he told me that he was going to just crash on Kendra's couch. So Kendra is...
Kendra's couch. Don't like the sound of that myself.
Yeah, same.
Kendra.
Well, at first... Okay, so Kendra is a friend of his since college. I met her. she's whatever. I don't love it, but I did try to just be, the trusting fiance and not make a big deal about it. But his sister casually mentioned to me that he and Kendra actually hooked up years ago before we met, but he never told me that. And now I'm wondering what is going on when he stays there, and why would he hide that from me?
Yeah, no, it's all bad.
So go back to when you met Kendra. You were like, whatever. What does that mean?
I mean, I don't really get why someone would want to be friends with her, but that's fine. I don't have to like everyone.
Look, here's my view. We're going to call your husband next and find out what's going on. But my view is, if you're uncomfortable with him spending the night at Kendra's, then you say it and he stops. If there's nothing going on, that's easy,
exactly.
Right?
But there's the fact that he hid from me that they had hooked up, that it makes me feel like at this point, if I brought it up, maybe he'd lie to me and say, oh, no, we never hooked. I want to do this so that I can find out, is he cheating? Because if I bring it up, he could be like, fine, I won't stay.
We know the mission.
Right.
Monica, we're into it for you, and we'll do it here at Kiss FM. It's Ryan's Roses. We're going to call Monica's fiance next. Monica, it's Kiss FM. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
We're going to get into it now. We are about to call your fiance, and I know he's got a long commute from Orange County, but why is he crashing on coworker Kendra's couch? You've met her. This is bothering you. You haven't addressed it really with him yet. You want to find out when he's caught off guard what really is happening at Kendra's house, and is there a couch or not? Is he even there? Is he there with her doing other things? What's going on? I understand your concern. And she said she's trying to be a cool fiance by not digging deep into it.
Right.
But her fiance's crashing on a woman's couch that he works with.
And he lied to her about not ever hooking up with her.
I don't love it.
No.
Now, Monica, I have a question for you before we go.
Okay.
If you find out that he's hooking up with Kendra now, will you call off the wedding?
Yes. Yes, of course. Of course. I would never stay with someone who did that to me. So, yes, the wedding is on the line, absolutely.
Here we go. Be very quiet. Need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your fiance's name.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Joseph?
It is.
Hi, my name is Cindy. I'm calling from the Floral Mission. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. We deliver here in Mission Viejo and surrounding areas, and we're offering a free promotion. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Okay. What? Wait, what?
Yeah, I know.
Roses? Hold on a second.
It's
What?
exciting. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash from you. I don't need credit card info, anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and we can have them delivered today, or if tomorrow's better, you let us know.
I got to tell you, you don't sound like a scammer, but they're hard to catch because they're everywhere these days. This is legit? This is real?
Here's the deal. If you like our arrangements, we really hope that you come back as a paying customer eventually, but right now these are free. I don't need anything from you.
And you just called me randomly? You just dialed 10 numbers at random?
No, we have a database here. You may have purchased something either online in the past 18 months and selected to receive promotional offers.
All right. I mean, yeah, I'll bite, I guess. It's crazy because I actually am engaged, so I can definitely use some roses.
Oh, congratulations. What's the name of the person you want to send them to then?
I am going to send them to Monica.
Monica? And what would you like to put on the card?
I don't know. Just put how much I love her and just how awesome she is, and
I love you so much.
I can't wait to marry her. I don't.
Yeah.
I love you and I can't wait to marry you.
I love you and I can't wait to marry you.
Yeah.
Well, that's
corny. I don't know.
Joseph, that is great and exciting news. My name is Ryan Seacrest, and this is Sissany and Tanya. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Thank you so much for staying on with us. Quick question for you. You live with your fiance, is that right?
Yes, yep. Mm-hmm.
And do you commute long distance to work every now and then?
Yeah, I do. It's like sometimes like really far, like in the valley.
And where do you stay over at a coworker's place?
Yes, I do. Yeah, but no, like a friend of mine too.
And what's her name?
Kendra. Where? Sorry, where is this going?
Well, that's the question, actually. Have you ever been romantically linked or involved with Kendra?
No.
Ever.
No. I'm super excited to get married.
So
How
that's
about-
the truth. You've never hooked
No,
up with
we are
her.
friends.
How about in your past?
We are friends. There has never been anything romantic between us. We are just friends. I am 100% all in on getting married to my fiance. I am very excited to be getting married. Very excited. I'm not like stepping out or anything.
Just go full speed on this. Monica is on the line. You have hooked up with Kendra in the past. You are crashing on her couch, and she wants to know if anything else is going on. Are you cheating on Monica with Kendra? Be honest.
No, absolutely not.
Now, if you were to be told by your fiance that she's not comfortable with that, what would you say?
I would say there's nothing to worry about. I would say it's totally
I don't think
fine.
that's the right
and
answer. Monica, would you like to jump in?
What is the right answer?
You stop doing it.
Erica told me that you two hooked up before. So why did you not tell me that before you started spending the night at her house?
I don't know. I mean, I thought I mentioned it. I don't know. I guess I didn't. But we were not like going out or romantic. It just kind of was like it was there, and it was a convenience thing. You know what I mean? But like that was a million years ago.
Right, but you specifically told me there was never any romance between you two, and this to me counts as romantic. You knew that this is what I would think, so that's why you chose to word it in the way you chose to word it. Like, isn't there anywhere else you can crash in the valley? Like, I don't get why you're hiding this. It's so much work.
I'm not hiding this at all. I'm telling you where I'm staying. Like I said, she is dating some cop. She's super into him. There is nothing between me and her. I didn't want you to worry. I know that you're a worrier sometimes, and I wanted to assure you, like, hey, listen, there's nothing between us. There is absolutely nothing. It's been a million years, and that and we were never like into each other. You know what I mean?
No, you were into each other enough to hook up, and like I should have been part of the decision making on if it was right for our relationship for you to be sleeping at this person's house.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't let me have the information to make an educated decision.
Well, I didn't want you to worry, which you are doing now. So I guess I should have. I guess that blew up in my face because I just feel like I don't know.
Yeah, I'm worried now because you were
You're
deceptive.
just a friend.
But you lied to your fiance.
I mean, guys, we're talking about spending the rest of our lives together, the two of you, and this is what we're hearing before. I'm not so sure this is a great idea, Monica. You need to dig a little bit deeper into this, but listening to Joseph and how he's handled this, there are multiple things that are going to be challenging in your marriage. How is he going to handle them? He has a choice. He chose just to handle it like that right now and not involve you.
Yeah, he does what he wants.
You might want to just take a beat.
Hold on, now
you might want to take a beat.
I think we can talk about this, Monica. This is I did nothing wrong.
We definitely will be talking
I'm not cheating
about
on you, but I would never cheat on you.
We will be talking about this for a long time. So I agree, Ryan, and yes, Joseph, we have a lot to talk about.
Well,
okay, yes.
You guys
we'll
get
talk,
to that.
And
Thank
I look forward to talking about it with you.
For reaching out, Monica. We wish you good luck in getting to the truth. Get to the bottom of it, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. That's Ryan's Roses. I'm telling you right now, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Just stop. It's not too late to cut bait.
Like the fact
Kiss
that he's
FM.
defending it.
I'm with you. 102.7 Kiss FM. Let's not wait any longer. It's time for Ryan's Roses. We're trying to help out Kelly in Torrance, and she writes to us and talks about, as long as she can remember, there was a strip of 3 condoms in the top drawer of her dresser. Kelly, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for coming on. I know there's a lot to talk about here, but I want to get into it. You opened up that drawer, and one was missing.
Mm-hmm.
So you confronted your husband, and what happened?
He was like, he just laughed it off. He was insisting that there's always been two, and he always gets really nervous when he lies, and he's getting kind of nervous and fidgety. And, you know, I get it. Things haven't been really great between us, but I'm just I'm stunned. I don't know what to think.
So, Kelly, why were they there in the first place?
We just kind of kept them in there. We haven't used them because we've been trying to conceive, and I finally got pregnant, and we have a 14-month-old. So we just kept the extra condoms in that drawer. And like I said, I've always seen 3 for the last 2 years. I know what I've seen. And now there's only 2.
Do you have any other, teenage kids that could be coming through the house?
No, nobody. It's just my husband and, our son, who is 14 months old. I mean, no one else goes in that drawer. It's actually his drawer.
All right, hang on one second, Kelly. Let's see if we can find out. Calling her husband next. This is Ryan's Roses. We are right in the middle of a Ryan's Roses with Kelly in Torrance. We're calling her husband in this moment. She said that there were 3 condoms in a strip next to the bed. She then looked. There were 2. Where'd the other one go? Her husband says, no, it wasn't me. I didn't use it. There were always 2. She says, no, there were always 3. So Kelly thinks obviously something happened and there's one missing, and you can connect the dots. So, Kelly, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Rob.
Who is this?
Hi, Rob. My name is Leslie. I'm calling from the Friendly Florist. We actually deliver in the Torrance area, and today we are offering local residents a promotion. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
I'm sorry, how did you get my number?
We have a database here. You may have purchased something online within the last 6 to 18 months and selected to receive promotional offers.
Okay, but look, I didn't sign up for anything,
No.
and I'm on the do not call list, so you know what I mean? So I'm good.
There's nobody that you would want to send free roses to. They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info or cash or anything from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to.
I'm sorry. I want free flowers, and I can send to whomever I want this morning.
Correct.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Look, I gotta go. Thanks, but I gotta go.
Well, hang on one second.
Yeah.
Jacob, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We've got your wife, Kelly, on the line. Can you explain what's going on? Why do you have to go so fast? Why do you have to go so fast? Why can't you send some flowers to your wife?
Because I thought it was a scam. Seriously, I thought, look,
which is fair. I understand. There are a lot of scams out there, and I get it why you might think that. Let me tell you why we're calling. There's a missing condom next to your bed. There were 3. There are now 2. Where did the missing one go?
It was there was no missing condom. It was a box of 3 originally. We opened the box, and we used one of the 3 years ago, and the other 2 were still in there. If there were 3 in there, the whole box would have been in there unopened.
So, look, Jacob, I don't want to have this conversation with you, believe me, but your wife, Kelly, called us to try and help out here. She's concerned that maybe that was used and wants to know what's going on. Can you share any information with your wife, Kelly?
It is what it is. Look, babe, let's just,
I've been in that drawer. Listen, Rob, I've been in that drawer 100 times, and there was always 3.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can tell by Jacob's voice that he's being defensive about something. So, Jacob, maybe just take the time to take the tension away. Let's take a deep breath. Okay. And are you cheating on your wife?
Absolutely not.
She seems to think you are. Why does she think you are?
because she's mistaken about whether or not we had used the condoms back in the day. We had used a condom back in the day, and now...
Why are you so intense about it right now?
I'm just intense about it because this has been going on for a long time now, and it's causing, obviously, a serious rift in our relationship. And look, we need to just throw them out. They're old anyway, and they're causing this insane amount of drama. And I swear to you, here and now, for all of Los Angeles to hear, apparently, I did not use one of those condoms. I am not cheating on you, honey, and I never would.
All right. Well, there you go. The words of your husband, Kelly. Do you believe Jacob?
Yeah. I guess things haven't been too good between us for the last few months, and I just kind of got a little...
So, wait, do you think... So you're saying there were only two?
Well, I mean, maybe I was mistaken. So I'm willing to just forget this and just start fresh.
I hope so. Honestly,
Yeah.
sweetie, I would not do this to you.
Okay, I don't know. Things have been so weird between us, and my head just went crazy. So I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I love you, but I trust me. I would never. I love you to the end of the earth, and I would not do this to you.
Maybe you guys just
I
need
love
to
you
use
too.
those other two condoms right now.
I mean, I'll go get new ones because these ones are ancient. But yeah, I'd be more than happy to.
Conversation, I'm going to bow out. Kelly, Jacob, thank you very much for coming on. I hope that this all works out and you guys are being honest with each other. You take care. I do not believe Jacob at all.
I don't know.
Can we just go back to Ryan's Roses? So to rehash this, Jacob and Kelly calls and she tells us, now see, I don't know who to believe. Kelly calls and tells us, hey, Ryan, Sissany, my husband's cheating on me because there is a condom missing out of a 3-pack. And I know there was a 3-pack forever beside our bed. Now there's 2. I know it. We get Jacob on the phone. What are you talking about? No, I didn't do anything. No, there was always 2. We used 1. And she says, oh, maybe you're right. But he got so amped up in defense that I start to not believe him. And then Kelly says, oh, you know what? Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know which way is up.
I think maybe she was.
She conceded very fast to say, you know what? I'll just let this go. It's almost as if she was unsure going into it.
Look, only she knows her husband, right? But
I know him a little bit. I just talked to him. I don't think that he sounded authentic when he was defending himself. My personal opinion.
I think he's just a grumpy man who doesn't like random phone calls. So it doesn't mean that he's cheating.
He was really... Tanya, did you not hear him be very defensive about it? It wasn't like...
My biggest concern is how quickly she backed down, because I feel like when you know there's
back down so fast?
when there's 2 condoms, you know there's not 3, and I feel like she was so quick to be like, okay, maybe there was. I don't know. It sounded very like...
So what do you think? Like, who do you believe, and do you think he's cheating?
Like maybe he lies, and he's just, it's like annoying. Like she just knows she's not going to win. So she's just like, okay, maybe there was.
So you think he's cheating?
Well, yeah.
Andrea, thank you for coming on with us in Van Nuys. Go ahead. You heard all of that. What did you take away? Sometimes you can hear different things through the speakers. What'd you hear?
Well, honestly, the thing I kept thinking about and wondering was whether or not they had a babysitter. Because when I was young, when I was like in high school, I would babysit, and my boyfriend would come over, and sometimes we would like kind of like snoop through and see if we found anything like weird or funny that the parents had. And so if that happened, and maybe they would have like seen the condoms and like grabbed a condom.
I mean, 100% that is possible.
I guess if you had that.
I did
experience.
ask her if she has any teenage kids that have been coming through your house, but she said no.
Well, speaking of kids, Andrea, let you get back to yours. Thank you for coming on with us. And good luck.
Thank you.
All right, bye. I'm let down by it.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
let down. I feel unsatisfied.
Yeah, because
with
we
that
don't know.
Ryan's Roses. I'm let down by both sides of it. Then Jacob and Kelly. I'm let down by
Mm-hmm.
it. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. If you think someone is cheating on you and or just doing something behind your back and you can't get to the bottom of it, then use this as the last option. Here's the email we got. And the way that we get these stories is you send us your story via email first, then we reach out to you, Ryan@kissfm.com. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I think my husband's trying to hook up with one of the other parents in our son's school. He's been overly nice lately, bending over backwards to be friendly and accommodating. He's gone to events that he usually dreads. He's been doing a lot more face-to-face time, including drop-off and pickup. It just adds up to him either already cheating or wanting to. I don't know which mom it is, but I want to find out. So let's get Samantha on the line. Samantha, this is an uneasy feeling. I mean, you're just trying to get your kid to school, and now you think something really bad is going on.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we need to find out. It's
Do you have evidence?
I do. My husband's been taking on all of the school duties, and our son goes to this little preschool, and, you know, like, everyone knows each other and all that, and you have to know my husband is not, like, he's just not the kind of guy that would, like, want to do this type of stuff. Like, the parent-teacher conferences, and he's done the last 2, and I'm like, no, I'll do it. And he's like, no, please, babe, you relax, I'll go. And so something is up, and I don't even like to say it out loud, but I feel like he might be, like, hooking up with another parent or something. Oh, it makes me sick, like, think of it.
Yeah, well, of course. So you're seeing him engage in activities that he wouldn't normally engage in, and you think the reason is because there's a woman at the school that he's with or getting with.
It makes me feel ill, but that's what I'm thinking.
Got it.
Why can't it just be that he wants to spend more time with your son and be involved?
You know this guy. He is involved. He does love our son, but doing stuff like this, like, you know, taking him to school activities and planning play dates with other parents, and that's just not his scene. Like, he loves our kid. He doesn't love other people's kids. Usually thinks kids are annoying and messy.
How long have you been married?
9 years.
All right, hang on 1 second. Let's make the call to your husband and find out what's happening next. Samantha's on the line, married 9 years. So strangely, she says, her husband is really starting to get involved with her son's school and parent-teacher stuff and just stuff with the class. She says, you just got to know him. He normally wouldn't do it. She thinks it's because there's another mom that's getting his attention. And she thinks even beyond that he's actually having an affair with another mom. Yeah. Now, I think that's a leap. That's a jump. But, Samantha, we're going to call your husband and see if he sends roses to you or if it's another woman. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call me on Kiss FM.
Great. We're going to call him. Okay. Sissany is going to offer him the roses, and let's find out what he puts on the card, who he sends them to, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck, Samantha.
Thanks.
All right, here we go, sis.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Matt.
Yeah, this is Matt.
Hi, Matt. My name is Valerie. I'm calling from Flowers by the Sea. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm calling because we just opened here in the area. We're actually on the corner of Hermosa Avenue and Pier Avenue, kind of catty corner from the B of A. And we're doing a new promotion. We're trying to promote our delivery service. So we're giving away a free dozen red roses. So we choose somebody once a week to give these out to. You've been selected today, and actually you can send them to anybody that you'd like.
Okay. Wait. Tell me again. Why are they free?
They're free because we're just trying to promote our delivery service. So we just hope that whoever you send them to, they like them, and word of mouth spreads, and more people come to our flower shop.
You guys just opened. Okay.
Yeah. You know where that B of A is?
Yeah.
We're just catty corner of that.
Okay. Cool. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's send some.
Okay. So they're who do you want to put on the card? What's the name?
I'm gonna send them to my wife, Samantha.
Okay, what do you want to write?
Say, hoping this brightens your day. I love you.
Aw, hoping this brightens your day. Could you hang on just for 1 second?
I'm trying to tell you to hold on. So, Samantha, he sent them to you. I think we can let him go.
Something doesn't feel right still. I don't know
So do you
why
want us
he's
to say?
acting
All right, so
so
we'll say something.
differently.
We have to go back to him. We'll say something right now. We'll say something. Hold on, here we go. Matt, it is Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife Samantha on the line.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you said, I hope this brightens your day. I love you, Matt, which is very sweet of you. But the reason we're calling is because she's seen that you're engaged more with your son's school and the activities at your son's school, and she thinks you're having an affair with another mom. Is there truth to that?
No, that is completely false. I'm not having an affair at all. I'm just helping out at school.
But
that's all.
she's telling us, and Samantha, please feel free to speak. She's telling us that something's not right, and she feels like something is going on with you and another woman.
You just haven't been acting like your usual. This is not stuff you enjoy doing. I know you love our son, but you're not like that parent that loves to do play dates and loves to do drop off and pick up and actually I know the drop off, you have to actually walk them to class and see all the other parents and unload his lunch and just all this stuff. And I don't know, that this is not you at all to be willing to do all that and get yourself in the way of all those other people.
Listen, Sam, I know that it's not something I love to do, but I was just trying to help you out, and is all. And that's all. I'm just trying to go the extra mile there.
But have I complained about it? Why do you need to help me? It sounds like you think I can't do it.
No, it's not that you can't do it. I'm just trying to help.
Do what? Sorry, just so we're clear. Do what and help with what?
I'm just trying to help out at the school. To pick up my son and just kind of go the extra mile with the other parents and the teachers and things. That's all. I'm just trying to.
But is there any other reason other than you're just trying to help?
There has to be.
Well, what is it?
Hey.
Just say it. I am a big girl.
This is.
Say it.
I don't really want to do this on the radio.
Well, wait. Do what? Do what?
Oh my God.
No. Hey, babe, listen. The truth of the matter. Listen, hey, no, listen to me. The truth of the matter is, listen, people at the school.
Just say it.
Listen, people at the school, babe, they think that you're.
What?
Wait, who said that?
I know you're not. I know you're not at all. You can come
kids.
Come across as.
Did someone say something to you?
I overheard some other parents talking, and listen. I know you're under a lot of stress right now. That's all. I know you're under a lot of stress.
So if we had to dump some of that, so you didn't hear all of it. But basically, Matt is saying that people at the school are talking about you, Samantha, saying that you are difficult, calling you a name. But does that mean that there's something going on, Matt, with somebody else, or you're just showing up because they don't like Samantha showing up to class?
He was trying to protect his wife.
I'm just trying to be over accommodating.
So I understand. I'm uncomfortable. But I'm going to ask one more question. Samantha, are you the problem?
I mean, I've been hormonal and stuff, I guess, but I don't know. Now I'm pretty pissed at people at that school.
No, Sam, I know you're a wonderful person. I know it's hard, and that's why I've been trying to help out more. And I'm just trying to put forth a good face for our son. That's all.
All right, hold on, guys. Just hold on for 1 second. I'm gonna hit this, and what's happening is Matt's trying to protect his wife.
Yeah.
But who's the real issue?